Hi guys, my name is Rosalind and I'm a realtor from the greater Cincinnati area. Thanks for joining me once again. Today I will be talking about dual agency. Alright, let's get started. So you may wonder what happens when you as a buyer are looking for a house to buy and the agent that is helping you has a house that he or she is helping to sell, and you're interested in that house. So that would be called dual agency if you plan on working with that person. So dual agency is someone who represents the seller, the person selling the house, and the buyer who's buying the house. So this is where things can get a little tricky because this act of dual agency is illegal in some states. But however, in Ohio, it is not. It's perfectly legal, although it may raise some ethical questions. So we come into this issue because as the selling agent, you're trying to help the person selling the house get the most money they can in selling the house. And on the buyer's side, you should be helping your buyers get the best house for their money. So at the cheapest price for the best value. So you can see where that may come up in a conflict. However, thousands of agents work dual agency all the time. It works out just fine for everyone. Just want you to know, if you are not comfortable with that situation, you can always let your agent know and they will get someone else to come in and help. But how it does work in states where it is legal, like Ohio, is that the agent really can't get into too many conversations on either side. So we are not able to offer too much of our opinions on the seller side or the buyer side. We're not allowed to swap information that we have about the buyer and the seller to each other, because that would be breaking the rules there. So it's a tight situation, usually best if the buyer and seller are getting along. That way there doesn't need to be too much mediation. And that way, if both parties are happy with the single agent and the house and how everything's going, that's when it works. But at the same time, we have what is called an agency disclosure. So if you have ever put an offer in a house or maybe even spoke to a realtor about buying or selling, they'll have you sign what is called an agency disclosure. So that is who is representing who legally and who is getting paid by who. So usually, as I talked earlier in my videos, that buyers don't have to pay agents anything. It all comes out of the sellers, and of course sellers pay their both agents from the funds they get from the house. So this paper also says this one person is representing both sides, and it clearly states that. And unless you're just signing things left and right without reading what you're signing, that might be where dual agency comes up and you don't realize it, but you have a problem with it later on, but you sign for it. So as any good lawyer would tell you, read your contracts, read everything you're signing. So just wanted to put that out there. That is a situation that does happen. Not all the time, but it does often happen here in Ohio, where you get someone selling the house, someone interested in buying, they don't have anyone to work with, so the selling agent goes, oh, well, you can work with us. But I just want everyone to know that you do not need to be put in that situation. You can always ask for someone to represent you and you only in your best interests. So whether you are comfortable with dual agency or not, I just want everyone to know that they have the choice to choose and you always have the choice to choose your agent. Alright guys, I think that is it for today. Thank you for joining me once again. We'll be back next week with another video. If you have any questions, comments, please reach out. Please visit my website, selling-cincinnati.com, and I will see you soon.